Hello and welcome on the second episode of Know Your Sarpanch. Today we have with us a well-known personality and social worker, Mr. Dixon Vaz, who is the elected Sarpanch from Kavelosi village and presently elected from Ward number 3 from the village. Originally a seaman by profession, he is also the founder of the Goa Seamen's Association of India. He is an avid businessman, a restaurateur, and the Vice President of Small and Medium Hotel Association. Hello, Mr. Dixon Vaz. I hope I can call you Bab Dixon Vaz.
Fine with me.
Bab Dixon, how many wards are there in your village panchayat?
In our village, we have 7 wards. Out of 7 wards, we have 2 reserved for ladies and 1 for OBC. So we have altogether 3 ladies and 4 men in the panchayat.
Oh, and I believe this is not your first time. You've been there for quite a number of.
No, as a sarpa, in a village panchayat, I'm the first. But we will always be a part of the panchayat. So panchayat is something not new to us. We've been always taking part in the development of village for many years.
Bab Dixon, you were a seaman first. What made you get into politics?
See, Goa is a majority people who work on the ships, and this is a trend from since the Portuguese era. So Goinkar Mullar Tarvati is something a very common job. So I worked for 20 years from 1996 till 2014. So I worked for 20 years. So मुझे मन फकत गोंया आहलेलें मुझे कूड जावं बोटीर काम करतालो but my mind was always in Goa. So we started a seafarers organization, how to help the seafarers, and that's why we started an organization called Goan Seamen Association of India, and we have almost more than 10,000 members, and we do the work for the seafarers. So finally I had to quit because, as I said, my mind was in Goa, but my body was on the ship. So one day I have to be there. So in 2014 I decided to have my own business, and eventually I became the Sarpanch and into active politics.
Bab Dixon, as per our information, you are also running a restaurant. Restaurant you were Zoran Cholta. At same time, you are a founding member of the Goa Seamen's Association. At same time, you are Sarpanch. Man of many talents. How do you spend your time between these?
See, it is sometimes difficult, but if you are organized, you have to give priority to some things. So I give priority according to the needs. Like at the moment, top priority is the village. So I give a lot of time for the village. In those days, when we started seafarers movement during the COVID, Taravutang Adpak, Taravutang pasod issues government korpak, pension korpak, that was my priority. Now we are all set there. We have another committee is taking care of that, and restaurant is your daily bread, so you need to focus on that. So te amche pot. So business is something which gives me the earning, and I need to take care of it. So it's difficult sometimes, but you have to manage.
Vision जो असता सरपंच, what is your vision about Kavelosi village and how to develop it?
See, everybody have the vision. Small politician, big politician, vision is the same to develop, to do something. But what is very important in panchayat is that your members, cooperation, coordination, and what are the priorities for your village is sort of महत्वाचे. आणि जे priority हाती तर तू घेऊन मुखार गेल्यार things will follow. So I think a good body members who are supporting you we have a lot of indifferences when it comes to certain things, but finally we have to see what is good for the village, and that is the vision to make sure your village. Most important is accountability, transparency, and good administration. Time bound. That is service is very important. Vision Mullari, you can have a lot of vision, but as a panchayat, due to the limited funds, we cannot do much. We can do only certain things which are bound to. Now funding is very important. So if you have big funding, then you can say I would like to build this, I would have to develop something, but it is all depends on your fund. So good administration for me is the most important thing. And I think, as I said from the beginning, my panchayat is a people friendly. I have people coming all over all day long. So that is good. Friendly administration is the key. Then you can see that your administration and your people are happy because you are not being Saita Panchayat ki jata ami astana pahile dekono आयज यो फाल यो मागीर यो तो ना that becomes a lot of people difficult. Then you say panchayat sarkin chalna. I think good administration, efficiency, accountability and transparency are the key for a success.
Dixon Bab, I believe since the first time direct elect zalo, you were very popular also. Local agenda ji alloli, what were the people expecting and how you will fulfill their promises?
See, panchayat, when it comes to panchayat, there are two sections of panchayat. One is a revenue panchayat, another one are below the revenue. Luckily, I am on the panchayat which we have a lot of revenue from tourism, like the hotels, restaurants and all kind of activities. So I can manage to do a lot of things. One of the important thing was, see, I can proudly say our people's priority was the beach hawkers, the sellers on the beach. Everything is more about hawkers, touts. This is the first thing I put and stop. This is all because my people were together with me, my 5 members were together. Today I can tell you one of the achievement is Kavelosim village have no hawkers, no beach sellers, nobody is offering you massages, nobody is selling anything on the beach. Purely the beach is for leisure, relaxing and peaceful. Before there were a lot of things missing, items, people were getting disturbed. So I think one of the achievement is what the people want is our beaches, because that as a effect to tourists don't come back again. They go to somewhere else. Why? Because they come here for a holiday. So this is one of the biggest achievement, and I think this effect we will see in coming years. We will have more tourists and more quality people on our beaches. The other achievements are we didn't have an ambulance. So now at the panchayat, we have an ambulance where we cater to the people. The other thing also, we never had a morgue. आमच्या विलेजीन आज पंचायतान a morgue ha, free morgue service, free ambulances. Then we are working towards the farming activities, which is not so much because not too many people are growing they are into agriculture, but we are trying that. But overall, I am focusing a lot on medical benefits. Like before just coming to the show, I just went to GMC. We give some hearing aid for the deaf and dumb. So these are the things are important. What is called development is touching every single society.
Dixon Bab, when I come across to Kavelosim village, it is very beautiful. I would say it is like the Miami of Goa. Clean, pristine. Now, it is also having lot of hotels, 5-star I believe. St. Regis and there is also Holiday Inn. Novotel is also there. Now, Daboli Airport is slowly closing down. Mopa Airport is coming. Now, is it affecting your panchayat, the revenue, villages at large, and taxi wale koi problems aata?
See, when Mopa पहिला शब्द काढले येतलो, we knew that one day or the other it would come and Daboli will have the effect. As a effect, I'm already last year Sunzala. So as a hoteler, I know that tourist flow to South Goa samko zala, at least 40%. Simple, because the airport majority flights are in Mopa. So Indian tourists chod je amche sodan yetale, Kolwa, Banale, Warka, Palole, they have to travel. They lose one day. And when you come for a 3 days holidays or 4 days holidays, you can't afford to lose one day traveling and also spending so much on taxi. So they prefer a closer destination. So as a effect, amka zala, everybody predicted that, see, government will tell you many things, but government of the day is talking now. In next 10 years, some other government will be there. So all this policy will change. Finally, we see that doubling is like a slow death. So I hope not, but I think this will be the doom for the tourism industry in South Goa.
Dixon Bob, we have also heard that you have specially coordinated in running a website for Kavelosi village where you take the grievances.
See, we have a website also which we need to update it as per the government. Also, we have a Facebook page, Village Panchayat Kavelosi. If anybody goes on a Village Panchayat Kavelosi, it is very active. So day-to-day activities, what is happening in the village, and we are uploading it, especially for our people. आमचे केडशीचे लोक जो भायर रावता जावं दुसऱ्या परदेशांत रावता, they have the Kavelosi village very close to their heart. ते घडीर आयज दुसऱ्या गांवांनी मायग्रेट जाला जावं लंडन अमेरिकाक आनी तुगे मिडल ईस्ट ऑस्ट्रेलिया, बट तांचो मोग विलेजीन आहा. सो इट इज स्पेशली फॉर देम. टुडे Facebook is the new technology which brings instantly to the people. So I think that is very important, and of course a lot of suggestion through emails and Facebook or calls. My phone is always open, so it is a good thing that people are communicating.
Dixon Bob, Panchayati, तुझे how many wards are there and how many staff strength, and how do you coordinate every day-to-day activities?
See, we are 7 members, but we have 1 secretary, we have 2 clerk and 2 peons and 1 helper. We say 5 people. It's sometimes it's tough, but again, I monitor the work on daily basis. Me and our secretary, I always tell them that we need this work to be done first. So I always drive the staff the way we want the administration, not the way they want. Many panchayats, it's very difficult to say because the panchayats, the staff, they drive the panchayat. It's other way around. So we always make priority. हांव सांगता हें कामां पयलीं करून दवरपा जाय, because I know the people who are the priority, especially when it comes to tourism. They want the NOCs, they want the establishment to be fast in October. They want to start to get all the permission from health, from police, from FDA, from excise. So especially like the shacks and also, we cannot delay them. So the more faster we clear them, the better for them, because this is our people. Our people, they should be stress free. Janna ek dhando kota panchayat, they should not look as a red tape. They should not look as a black spot arena. Panchayat, they should look at efficiency, so that these people are very much stress free and they succeed in business.
Dixon Bob, what are the present works undertaken by a panchayat in this 1 year, I would say?
See, the government have a good policy. It is called GPDP. It's a Gram Panchayat Development Plan. This plan, we have to present it for the whole term, and according to your ward, we sit and we decide what is you want for the next 5 years to be done. So all this work has to be uploaded and then monitored by our higher authorities. Also, there is called a lot of committees. One of the committees is called a Village Development Committee, VDC. Nothing is decided only by the Sarpanch or the Panch members how they want. The VDC comes together, VDC proposes also, Panch members propose also, and this, whatever is proposed on the VDC and the Panch together, it will be only sanctioned. So it is not like that म्हाका सरपंचाक जाय तशें जायना, पयलें जातालें आसतलें आनी तूं वार्ड मेंबरा जाय तशें जायना. So we decide it is a collective. The VDC village, every member of the ward is a part of the VDC, plus Sarpanch and the ward members. So we decide. So that only work you can take. We cannot take any other work which is not on the VDC committee, or we need resolution from our body, which is a fortnight meeting. We need a resolution in the Gram Sabha, plus we need a meeting resolution from the VDC members. And works like, see, Panchayat can do, see, I have installed CCTV on Osalna bridge, Kavelosi. A lot of people were antisocial elements. So my first priority when I first came in office, the second month I put solar TV, solar cameras, which are very live, and we monitor and then we coordinate with the police. So that was my top priority. Then again, ambulance health services, then we didn't have a morgue. That was Now, when it comes to development, other things like we are working on. Last year, we worked on how to avoid flooding, and we succeeded. I built almost I don't know how many meters. It's almost 3,000 meters of drainage water flow. With the help of JCB, so that all the nalas were open, connected to the river. So we had a good thing. Pre-monsoon work, we do a lot of cutting down of trees which are dangerous. We don't wait for the monsoon, and a lot of drainage work. And then another most important thing is we have started with the called a palliative care with the hospicio, where doctors from all kind, they come and visit home once in a month, and they treat them, they give them medication, they check them, and I see there is a lot of senior citizens who've been bedridden, who were at home. They got some kind of attention with the help of the panchayat and also from the palliative care.
Meetings, how do you all hold them? How it is held? And Gram Sabha, how do you all coordinate?
See, we need to have 4 Gram Sabha in a year, like in the first month of the year, and then in the middle, and then say in January, then in May, June, then October, and then one in later on as well. So these are planned Gram Sabhas which we need to take, we must take. And now also we have called fortnight. Before Panchayat we used to have one meeting in a month, but now according to the new notification, we need to have every 15 months meeting of the elected members, so that whatever the people's work are to be done, they come, the correspondence, we get cleared in the every 15 days, called a fortnight meeting.
Coordination with the local MLA or area MP or minister or even the Zilla Parishad members, how do you all get them to coordinate and help you all in your work? Because your panchayat, I believe, is one of the tourist spots of Goa.
Yes, exactly. See, basically, most of the important work are coming from the government to the MLA, like roads, electricity, water. These are 3 major things. In these 3 major things, Panchayat can do very little. So we have to coordinate with the MLA and the ZP members when we want some assistance. But basically, it is the Panchayat who decide what to take out with the MLA and local MLA, and then they take it to the government and get it sanctioned. So these are the major works. The minor works are done from the Panchayat. The major works which need a bigger approval of lakhs of rupees has to be gone to the MLA, so that we get the approval.
Now, Dixon Bab, I also have heard that you are a Congress member. How do you get to coordinate with people who are in the opposition at the government, state government level, or even otherwise liaison with them and get works passed? Or mache atkod data?
No, see, if I tell you, when we are looking at as a Panchayat, we don't look as a particular party, because see, we need to work for the village. Because of my political affiliation, or I cannot hamper the village development. So I have a different approach. I move out with my files. I go to departments, and these are basically work of the people. And when it comes as Cavelosim, which is we have like more 5-star hotels. They are the highest contributors for the economy of Goa. So it is bound duty for me to go and ask the priorities for the village, such as lighting, illumination, CCTV, cleaning, roadside cleaning, monitoring the garbage, and making sure that our people are constantly, got uninterrupted supply of electricity. So all those things are very important, and I coordinate with them.
Dixon, recent issues your panchayat is experiencing, which you are trying to solve the problem, or which you have already solved. Can you tell us, amche viewers sangpa?
Well, the issues means, see, there are a lot of issues, but depends what kind of issues. We have a system in place where we prioritize the work. Like basically the major issue what we are facing at the moment is stray dogs. So stray dogs, that is my next mission, which we need to make sure. There are a lot of stray dogs on the beach side, roadside. They don't have any kind of shelter, and these dogs are multiplying. Now, coming Sunday, we have vaccination program, we have the sterilization, but again, the stray dogs are left alone. So I think stray dogs and how to tackle the garbage on our own, and those are the few things which I have in priority.
Dixon Bob, your panchayat also is issuing, for example, construction licenses. How do you coordinate that? Because now we have heard that this BDOs has been given powers आणि तुमचे power कमी केल्यात.
That has always been the case, because if the panchayat is not when you apply for something and panchayat within 30 days is not responding to you, then you are bound to go to the BDO, and BDO have the authority to overrule you. So that is the process. But it doesn't happen all the time. It's just because some things which are for public, like a public projects which are coming up, those are a little bit, you have to be handled carefully. So basically, we are striving for the 73rd Amendment Act, which was started, given in 1992. Now that according to the 73rd Amendment, we are not been able to get as much as powers, and we have been not fighting, but we have been requesting government, because these powers were given by the central government to the state, and from the state to the local bodies. If that happens, then it will be more easier. So I think they need to give those powers to the panchayat, so that panchayat don't need to go through all this process of developing your village. So I think that is the top priority. I think to give the powers to the panchayat is very important.
Dixon Bob, this government support funding for development projects, drainages, how it is given to the village panchayats? What is the priority now, especially in your village, which is a tourist area? Shouldn't there be more priority given compared to other areas, because that is where the revenue is coming?
I look it like that, but it is not always. For me, the priority is the people. Priority is the people, and according to every village, tenge priority tenga hai, amge priority amka hai. So it is up to the sarpanches, up to the body to decide what we want. When it comes to government, I think government has been very much cooperative when it comes to work. Things are getting cleared faster, and there are a lot of improvement in the system. Still there is a lot of place for improvement, but I think there are things are better. We got a lot of fund from the government. Before we used to not get so much of fund, but we used to get lots of fund from. But it is up to you how to spend the fund.
Dixon, now see this Kavelusi village, as I have said earlier, has St. Regis, Novotel, Holiday Inn, Old Anchor, Hatimal. Now there is also a large number of taxi drivers.
Mm-hmm.
I will raise this issue again, because this is it not affecting your village or the revenue collection, because slowly Mopa shift dalla, and are those people not finding a loss in revenue or a loss in revenue for the panchayat also?
No, it is a big concern, because we don't see the effect. As the effect, I'm already, as I said, as being in the same business, I can see a lot of Indian tourists are not coming because far away, and we will see this effect, because most important is the transportation. Taxi वाल्यानो त्यांच्याही बोर्साक एक पिंच लागला तसो सगळ्यांक लागला तो, and it is a matter of concern. I think most important is South Goa. We have to keep the way it is. We have to keep it pristine. We have to keep it nice. We have to keep it clean. Then we get quality people. See what happens in North Goa, and every day to read on newspaper is scary. When it comes on a tourism place, things has to be very much environmental friendly, tourist friendly. So luckily, I think South Goa people have maintained that. Our beaches are beautiful. We don't have much issues with late night music or rave parties and all those things. So I think we are blessed with that, and I think that will help us even to fight this, the Mopa and Daboli thing. But I think we will get a lot of quality people.
Now, Dixon Bob, since your village is also a coastal village, there are a lot of constructions there. CRZ, how do you all regulate it? and improve so that the quality of tourists also are coming. Like you have said, you have stopped massage parlors, you have stopped also these touts and these people moving on the beach and harassing the tourists. In that regards, how are you all affecting it?
See, as I said, Kavilosim, we've been blessed. I mean, not in Kavilosim. Yes, Valsaun, Swanturi, Mobra Turi. Basically, these are fishermen. These are fisher folk, toddy tappers. And Tenchin Gora, Tenchin livelihood is my top priority to protect them. I already met a chief minister. We written a lot of letters, and I think CRZ issue is complex. It's mixed. It is mixed with business and the natives. आमचे स्थानिक लोक आहा जे ट्रॉडी टॅपर फिशींग जे कोण माग मारताले कोण कालवां काडटाले तिसऱ्यो काडटाले दे आर पार्ट ऑफ आवर विलेज दे कॅनॉट बी डिस्प्लेस सो गव्हर्मेंटान ही आयडेंटिफाय करून आज कितें जाता CRZ म्हळ्यार तांकां परमिशन मेळनाय बट वी गॉट एश्युरन्स फ्रॉम द चीफ मिनिस्टर दे आर कमिंग आउट विथ द पॉलिसी दॅट हे लोक आहाय जे पळय रावताले तांकां घरां रेग्युलरायज करपाक आय एम नॉट अबाउट कमर्शियल एक्टिविटीज बट जीं घरां जीं आसलेलीं कित्याक आमचें कावेलोसी एज यू गो एक सायडीन न्हंय एक सायडीन दर्यो एक सायडीन सो दोनी आडेन तुका CRZ लागता सो लोकांक करपाक कितें लोकांक हुबीन रावपाचें लोकांक 50 वर्सां तशें रावपाचें ना सो ऑन दॅट ग्रीवियन्सीस वी वील टेक अप टू द गव्हर्मेंट वीच इज ऑलरेडी इन प्रोसेस एंड आय थिंक दॅट CRZ इश्यू वील बी रिजॉल्व.
Thank you, Dixon Bab, for your insight and vast knowledge. On that note, I do hope you enjoyed our episode today. We will be coming with more. This is your host, Mildred Anthony Mendonça, signing out for now. Until then, keep watching CCR TV.